Hello, so good news first. We got our first interview. Yeah, I've already scheduled my interview for next week, but I'll tell you all about that when I come back. So for now, I'm going to be, it's hot. I'm going to be running errands right this minute. I'm going to the bakery to get cake because it's my dad's birthday. And then I'm going to the supermarket to run an errand. And then also I'm going to get my hair from Best Lady because I'm doing my hair next week, but I don't like doing my hair, buying hair the same day that I'm doing my hair. It wastes a lot of my time. So let's go and do those. Let's go and do those errands right now. I'm done with the cake. I've gotten the receipt. I'm gonna come for it tomorrow. Can you imagine? I had forgotten that shops close on first, so Best Lady was not even open. So I'm just going to come back again tomorrow and buy hair. But anyway, that's no problem. Let's now go to the supermarket and then I go back home. So I've picked the cake. The thing that has troubled me the most actually has been the hair, because you see how there's this craze for the miracle knotless hair and the girlies are doing that hairstyle and actually rocking it really well. So people have been buying those Italian curls and like they are not there at all. Like the girls have bought all that hair, so I've had even to go to a different place and then get a different one, because in Best Lady the only color that was remaining was like number 30. I'm not going to have plain 30 on my hair. I don't trust that. So I went to another place and then I got the basic 133. But it's fine because I also want to do that hair. You see that hair? I'm telling you that everybody is... Maybe I should show you my feet from... See that hair that I'm telling you everybody is doing? That's the hair I want to do for myself as well. Anyway, I've gotten the cake. Let's go home. Today I'm going to be using this mic because one, I did not charge my phone and it's the one that I normally use for external sound. But anyway, nothing is going to stop reggae. Today is on Sunday, the 4th of January, and I must say we are cruising nicely when it comes to the dreams that we set over the year. So I want to start my interview preparation today. Today is actually part 2 of the interview preparation. So I want to walk you through how I normally prepare for the interviews. Remember, just because you prepare really well for an interview does not mean that you're going to get a job, okay? But also you need to prepare really well for the interview, because if a job is yours, it's going to be yours. However, there are things that you can control, like preparation. So you need to prepare really, really well so that at the end of it all, you can say, yeah, I didn't get this job because of external factors, because it just wasn't my opportunity. But you cannot use that phrase if you didn't prepare in the very first place. So we're going to start my interview preparation. So I'm going to be giving you my tips on how I prepare for the interview. Number one is, which was the stage that I did yesterday. Number one is I normally get on call with someone who works in a similar interview so that I can get a feel of what to expect during the interview, during my work course. So I did that yesterday. There's a friend of mine that works in a payments fintech company, and so we got on a call yesterday and we went through some of the like operations, questions to expect, and also the things that I should be knowing about those specific industries, because remember the interview that I have is for fintech, so you have to contact someone who's also in fintech to do that. If you don't have such a person, because sometimes you can get a digital marketing interview and maybe all your friends are not in digital. Maybe you have lawyer friends and medicine doctor friends, so you might not be able to get so much value for your industry. But for me, fortunately, I have a lot of friends in tech. And I also know a lot of people in tech, so no, most of the times I know who to ask what. Okay, so we got on a call yesterday. That's still like a pro tip: always go to people who are already in that industry. Number 2, I like to divide my interview in stages. I don't like preparing everything in one day. No, that's not how I operate. I like my stuff structured because I'm also doing other things. Remember, I'm also in school and I am also working, so I need to be wary of that a lot. So today I want to research the industry. Okay, now that I have like a backbone from the call that I had yesterday, today I want to research the industry. I am going to research the industry. For me, I use Gemini. You can use anything that you would like. Personally, and this is my own experience, I found that ChatGPT is really good for technical interviews, and technical stuff. Like when I want code analyzed and stuff like that, ChatGPT is where I go to. But when I want like industry specific things, case studies, to prep case studies, I normally go to Gemini, and that's just my own personal preference. I'm sure everybody has their own. So today I'm going to do that. Today I'm going to prep for the industry, and then also I'm going to attend class because it's in line, because the course that I am doing is really in line with the jobs that I am applying for and the job that I'm going to interview for next week on Thursday. So I mean, I'm interviewing for fintech. The class I'm doing right now is fintech, and plus I also need to go there and brush my blockchain crypto knowledge before I show up for that interview. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And then 2, there's this guy on YouTube. He's called CareerVids. He is the best person to go to for interview preparation. I'm going to link his channel down below, and I hope I remember, because I normally say that I'll link things and then I never link anything, but this one I have to link for you that resource. However, just know that he does the behavioral questions, the STAR methods, the why do you want to work for us, why should we choose you, tell us about yourself, walk us through your experience, those kind of things. Tell us about one time that you faced a difficulty in work and how did you overcome that, those kind of stuff. Like, he really is so good at that one. I can vouch for him. If you ever just watch his channel and you never watch any other interview channel, you are good to go. I'm going to first read and then prep for the interview, because I know if I prep for the interview, I'm not going to read. So let's read first and then I prep for the interview. I am done with class and I'm done with interview prep, and let me tell you something, my brain is extremely tired. This is the look of someone who is beaten down and extremely tired. Preparing for tech interviews is never a joke. Don't be fooled when they say it's just a 30-minute screen call, introductory call. Prepare for everything. Stay prepared. There's another interview that I did earlier last year. It was a tech interview as well, and they had told me that it's not going to be technical, and guess what, it was technical. So trust nobody, suspect everybody, and prepare for everything. It doesn't matter what that interview says it's about. Okay, the other thing that is remaining to do, which you're going to be seeing, is, do you remember in my previous video? If you haven't watched that, please go back and watch that. In my previous video, we did like an annual general meeting with my friend, and we went through our goals and our plans for next year. So if you're going to have a vision board, or if you're going to have like the structured plans of how you want your year to go, please make sure you do an audit every week. Please make sure, because sometimes it's really nice to catch your inconsistency in 3D. Yeah, just because you planned for the year, it doesn't mean that you leave it at that. Please go through it and do an audit. I'm going to go through the slides again and then now establish what I did this week that drove me closer to that dream, and something that I did not do. Also, I'm thinking of making a habit tracker for myself, because there are things that I need to do every single day for my 2026 to be successful, and those are things like I need to go to class, I need to work on a job tracker. I told you that there's a job tracker that I'm making. I want to make mine more personalized and more useful to me. And then I need to prep for interviews every single day. Those are things that I need to do. I don't know if I've listed every single thing that I need to be doing every single day, but those are those things, like for me to get to the end of the day and say that I've had a successful day, because you cannot say you're applying for tech jobs and then you don't prep for the technical interviews, because I told you that's the one. Technical interview is the one that will take you out. So for now, I'm going to eat and then go and watch some Netflix because I've earned it. I'm going to watch some Netflix. I'm rewatching Friends. I normally rewatch Friends every single year. I rewatch Friends every single year. That's the reason. That's the sole purpose of me paying for Netflix. So yeah, I paid for Netflix this year again so that I can rewatch Friends again. If it's anything about Friends, wake me up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, hello. Today is the eve of the interview. The interview is tomorrow. So today I'm going to get my hair done. I already undid my hair and then they put it in 2 cornrows like a primary school kid. But I'm going to go like this at the salon. I'll probably just put on a hat. Yeah. I'll probably just put on a hat and maybe, these glasses because of the light. And then that will be it. Right now it's at 9:13. I'm supposed to be at the salon at 9. But the salon is like 3 minutes away. When I get aboard very fast, it's just going to be less than 5 minutes. I'll be at the salon already and I'll show you that. So for starts, my to-do list today is very long. It's the whole 9 yards. I'm going to do my hair. I'm going to do my nails. These nails are not glorifying God, but I've enjoyed the red. I'm going to do my nails, both my hands and my toes. And when I was picking my outfit today, because I wanted comfort and because I'm working a lot, so I couldn't go with open shoes. So I have to wear closed shoes. And you know when you're going to get a pedicure with closed shoes? But it is what it is. I have to do that. And then I have to come back. No, I have to go to the tailor as well, because there's a skirt of mine that is at the tailor's and I need to get that. And then I need to go and check curtains for my mom. But the good thing is the tailor, the curtains and the nails, they are like in the same region. So that's not going to be a lot of work. And then I've been craving something oddly specific for like the entire week. So I've been craving fish, like the dry fried fish with roasted potatoes with a virgin mojito, specifically a strawberry one. That's what I've been craving, and it's not that. Do you see a ring on my finger? Yeah, it's not that. And every time someone said, I've been craving it, and then they say, Kako, how old were we? Avoid me, please. And then I'm also craving like a very cold, an extra ice cold caramel latte, and I'm going to have all of that today, and I'll take you with me. So let's go get the hair done. I may not carry you around for the other errands because sometimes I'm lazy, but I've carried my tripod, so I'm going to film for you when I'm at the restaurant. Okay, how am I feeling about the interview tomorrow? To be really honest, it's not my first circus. I no longer get anxious when it's time for interviews. I don't get anxious at all these days, because I feel like when you've interviewed a lot of times, it becomes something like you already know it's not your first circus, so you just kind of get used to it. And I feel like I've gotten used to it. So will I film the interview? I might film the interview just a bit, though, not like the entire thing. So let's go and get our hair done, and then let's see how fast we're gonna get there by 9. Right now it's 9:17. Let's see how we're gonna get there at 9. Anyway, I'll see you at the restaurant, or when I'm running an errand. I don't know when I'll feel like I want to pick up my camera. Definitely not at the salon, because there's gonna be a lot of people at the salon, and me, I don't like filming other people. So my hair is done, my nails are done, but now let's order food first before I up with you. Anyway, because I've ordered, I received a package from Sanura. Okay, I didn't receive it from them. This was actually gifted by someone in Nairobi. Oh, I didn't show you my nails. I've done my nails as well. Yeah, and actually I did not find the person that does my nails. I did not find them, so I ended up going to a different place, which they gave me a very good service. Yeah, so those are my nails. I went with a soft pink. So got this package from, let's unbox it. And the fans are making a lot of noise. I just hope you can hear me. If you can't, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I got the Sanura Gold. This I know, she's the queen of Sanura. This one, she's the best, don't argue with me. And then someone influenced me to get Sanura Sunset. So because I know how gold smells like, I am just going to start with the Sunset so that I can know how it is. But then if you notice that I am slanted, remember that stand that I was flexing that I got for 300 shillings? I now see why it was 300 shillings, and this is why. Don't buy cheap things, children. Buy quality stuff. Okay. First impression. Yeah, it smells like a sweet. My camera had cut me short. Oh, you can see my hair. I'll explain about my hair later. So I was telling you about this. This one smells really good. It's a really nice blind buy. However, one thing that I've come to realize about Sanura is that if you live in a cold region, avoid. But if you live in a fairly hot region or a very hot region, this is going to be good. It's going to apply really well. You see how this one applies really well? If you live in a cold region, this smells really good. If you live in a cold region, don't buy this one. It will stress you out. You won't have a good experience. But if you live in a hot region, like me, yeah, shea butter is the thing. And then also shea butter, I feel like shea butter is a cult. And also if you feel like I'm shouting, it's because I'm alone in this restaurant. Okay, the other one, I should have probably unboxed this at home, but this is the Sanura Gold. Yeah, this is the best. This one, I like it so much. This is going to layer really well with my perfumes, but also even this one is going to go really well. So yeah, this is the Sanura Sunset in case anyone wants, but I know it's going to be the other way around. And this one is the Sanura Gold. So those are the two ones that I got. Yeah, and this is my hair. There's so much light here. So let me tell you the gist of this hair. This is Italian curl, for Spanish. So these are the miracle knotless braids. I have to inhale this food very quickly because I'm supposed to go to my friend's place after this. So guess what? I'm not going to have the iced caramel latte. I'm not going to have that, but it's fine. Anyway, I'll see you after. I'll show you the food, but then after the food, I'll see you guys tomorrow during the interview, and then so that I close this video. And then in case I forget, in case I don't remember, tomorrow, in case you're looking for a job and you feel like your journey is really hard and really tiresome, I have a newsletter. It's called Linked Out. Yeah, opposite of LinkedIn. It's called Linked Out. I'll leave the link, the sign up link, so that you can sign up, and then when we start, you will get by the time you see this video, will have already started. So just click that link, and then you will be receiving your newsletter every Wednesday in the morning. Okay, there I share the job searching things that I cannot share here because they can get me prosecuted, so I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you after my food comes, and then see you tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. star of the show. Let me taste these ones. Good. No, I'm not going to use my fork, but I just want to taste. I will definitely use my hand, so don't come for me. It's too hot. It's really good. Greens, veggies, everything is really good. So let me eat. See you when I'm done. To say that I'm full will be the greatest understatement of all times. And let me tell you something. I'm actually really grateful. I'm grateful for my life, for real. I'm grateful for everything. The highs, the lows, the in-betweens, the messiness, the every little thing that is happening in my life right now. And I was just sitting there alone. The restaurant doesn't even have a lot of people. And I was just thinking about, how I've actually been consistent. Not for a very long time, for a month, but it's still consistency. That's really great. And I think I like this little life of mine, Yeah, I actually do. So when I tell you it didn't even take an hour to finish that food, that is the greed that they talk about in the Bible. So now, kwanduthi, moja kwa moja, I go to my friend's place. I don't even know. It's 6 p.m. right now. I can go and stay for maybe 10 minutes or 30. It's not even far from home. But anyway, now that we are done, we are well fed. This is the place that I was at. It's really nice, especially for people who like to watch football and have drinks after work. It's a really nice place. Anyway, Mimi, kushiba nao nimeshiba. Let's go home now. Let's go home. I don't even know why I did that, but free will, yeah. Let's go home. But I've really been enjoying my company. Not that there was that, hey, is that the sun? Is that the sun? Please. Yeah. Not that I enjoy my company ever since, but like I've been loving this solo thing. So I just come, I sit down in a restaurant alone and I eat and I just daydream, I just daydream. Anyway, wacha tuende tuchukue nduthi and then we go home. I mean, I love people. I love being in restaurants with people. I love being in restaurants with my friends. I love community because isolation is not good for your brain. But also, I very much so like coming to the restaurant alone. Okay. Anyway, this is Twende. We go do that interview tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Hi guys, I am done with the interview. I really wanted to like film when I was in the interview, but then the adrenaline of being in an interview is crazy. So they've given me the next steps, and if I qualify, they're gonna get back to me by Monday, which is good. They're quick. So they have like 5 stages of interview. I'm telling you, they have 5 stages of interview, and it's okay because tech is like that. They have like technical, the team fit, the cultural fit. Yeah, they've said that their interview takes somewhere in between 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, so I can't say it's been a good interview in terms of success metrics, because a good interview is the one that gets you hired. Because sometimes with this hiring thing, you can say, oh yeah, the interview was really great, the interview was really fine, and then you receive a regret. So you can only tell if the interview was okay by if they get back to you. Okay, so yeah, so that will be that. So you will find out if they got back to me on the next video, unfortunately, because now I have to edit this video. It's on Thursday and my videos go out on Saturday, so I have to edit that. And this was my fit, by the way, for the interview. Na ile siku yenye recruiters watasema stand up for the national anthem, that's the day they'll get me, because normally I just dress up down here. It's a red sweatpants, like, yeah, stuff like that. So yeah, so thank you for keeping me company up to this time. I will tell you if I get called back in the next interview or not, but otherwise, yeah, I've really loved that. For the first interview, I've also learned so much. Now I know what to look for, and because they were really kind to tell me the salary range, now I also know the salary range. I know what to quote for in the next one. And you just do your best. Just remember every time you interview that this race is not for the swift, my friends. Time and chance happens to them all. You show up for the interview. The person who ultimately decides where you're gonna be is the Lord. So yeah, thank you so much for watching up to this point. You have a lovely weekend ahead. I will see you in my next video. And also, before I leave, I have a job searching newsletter. It's called Linked Out. I know, opposite of LinkedIn and whatever. So sometimes I do share tips there for job searching that I cannot share online publicly like this, because ethics. Okay, because sometimes I have some tips that are not, like, they're not unethical, but like they will bring about a lot of debates, and that's not what I want. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, and also share my struggles and every single thing and all those things that you need to know, and the things that I cannot verbalize online. So